Okay, I think I'm back. Wonder. There should have been a blip on your end there. Is this it? No. Can't get Spotify to work. Oh, there we go. Nice. Huckleberry Jen, hello. Not sure what I did there, but something terrible, quite likely. So we can move around. We can only shoot once per click because it doesn't work like I intended it to. But look at this. We can aim. We can dash. I wonder if we want dash on the other shoulder. Okay. What? Oh, okay. So that triggered thing. Not the right thing to do. So is there a good way of doing this? Like I just want to read the value. I can't get the value, a bool value from these because they're like buttons. And I would like to not have to like there must be a better. I guess that could work. Maybe. You can read a float from. Not working. Nope. Ah, I'm stupid. I forgot that I gotta do this here. Because these are not used. What are all these? Ooh, something to think about. Can you read float from buttons that way? That's a bad one. Because it works. Also, I kind of don't want to let my finger go off the trigger to dash. So let's actually reverse. Where is it? Input. Let's reverse spell 3 and 4. So this will be the left shoulder, and this will be the right shoulder. Yeah, give me the rail. Oh, this one snaps back. That's not good. Yeah, let's see what we can do about that. Let's only update it. What's going on? Some car. So we really only want to update the controller target. If lost controller target, but what we want to remember is the offset. So we update this lost controller target. Call it lost controller offset instead. It's not the actual target position, it's the offset to this. Set that up. Do we want this normalized? I think so. Okay, play with something now. I can do this. I'm probably gonna need some kind of spell. Sure, give me that. Bouncy. Max HP. Go. I love dashing and moving with the controller. So nice to be able to like aim in more than the like specific. Yeah, I want that. Let's do that too. So that's that button now. Nice. Okay. Nova is a little bit overpowered, I've heard. Yeah, this is my work. Yep. It's, me and my brother does the sound. The music is not in yet, but we have started working on sound effects. It's a little bit repetitive right now, but we'll work on that. Spy the crit chance. Heal on crit. Sacrifice once. Do the reroll. Nice hat. Heal on crit again? Yes. Okay, let's go. This is a small level. I'm definitely running out of like sound effects to play. Need some prioritization system, I think. So I'm not like stopping to play the important player sounds to do like an impact effect on a wall or something. Also thinking, with this weapon, I'm pretty much just pressing it all the time. No, there's nothing like that. So random. It's just standard Unity game objects. I do use object pooling to not have to redo a whole lot of stuff, or recreate memory. I mean. Let's pick up this, pick up that. I want this, but I can't afford it, so another day. Now, I don't know which button that will be. That is one button, that's one button, but that one doesn't seem to work. So I did some kind of error. Oh, there it is. But it's I screwed up. I'm dashing and placing the same button. Dash and the they are bound to the same button. Not ideal. Damn. What time is it? No pressure on time. Okay, it seems to be working. I'm not sure, Pine Stark. I don't know yet. we'll have to check it out. There are ways to cheese it. Quite a few ways. Yeah, so we got left shoulder here on spell 3 and left shoulder on spell 4. Spell 4 should be the one on left shoulder. This one should be the one on right shoulder. There we go. So now the game is pretty much fully playable with the controller, except for rebinding which button each spell goes on. But other than that, everything is working with the controller. Give me a sec. My computer is still a little bit screwed up. Oh, thank you, Exo. That's very nice of you. So let's open up Fork and make a commit. This is like make sure this is. I think I also want to make sure I don't have this arena generator quite as small. We need to find a way to scale it up with like largest arenas the further you go. And I think maybe adding another possibility here for these, and then like it's really annoying that everything is like half a unit to one side, but that's more or less centered, I think. Hey, Kras with the raid. Welcome. How are you doing? Can't dash with space anymore. That's a problem. Also add space as a button for that. Dash works. Rail works. Cool. Start still works. Yeah. Okay, let's save this and go to fork and make a commit. Switch to Unity's the new input system and add controller support. Now I think there is no way of getting this was what we were working on when Unity crashed. So I want to do like a mouse click. Oh, I've already created a new action. Mouse click. It's a button, and we just add the mouse to it. Why can I not delete them with the backspace key? Mouse. Left button. So as soon as you press left button, we want it to trigger back to mouse mode, and that should be done in here. But we need the thing. Something like this. We can do like else if controls mouse click controller aim is false, and then we probably want some way of like remotely controlling, like moving the actual, not just in a circle around, but moving it somewhere. Local multiplayer, probably not, but I'm not sure. Well, this is not XNA, and we're not really doing Xbox 360 anymore. So now I can do this, and I can do that, and then if I click, I start aiming again. So it's like swapping back and forth between controller just works. But even I can do controller. That was a terrible idea. Start without an actual, but I can actually do like. This, except I can't really dash. Why can I not dash? Well, I can dash. Okay, never mind. Now I can play with mouse and controller. Get like the best of both worlds. Actually, yeah, that's pretty good. I gotta press A or something. Maybe middle click. I don't know. That's not a fully formed thought yet. Interact with. Let's add middle click. Why not? So now I should be able to play like this. Yeah, I want the rail, a middle click. I want cooldown speed, and I want to sacrifice, and I want to go. No, I'm in Windows. I have I've made a oh, I don't remember these when okay. I made my own window manager because I'm a nerd. You should see my keyboards. Check this out. This is the true nerdiness. This designed and made it myself. So yeah, I am a true nerd than most. So I think I'm gonna stream for about an hour more. So I'll get something to drink. Give me a sec. I have the older version of that, not the Neo G9. I got the regular G9. Which is the big reason why I want my own window manager. I think I'm gonna make actual corpse sprites for each of the enemies that are like darker and so on. And I also want to have like blood on the floor, make it look a little bit more lived in or murdered in, I guess. Dead in. Very cool. So we're making a little bit of progress here. That was one of the things on my list. We have like 1 million lines in this file. So, I'm thinking about things like the spell bar and health bars and money and all that. from a UI standpoint. And it's like, I did it yesterday, this mock-up, yeah. I have some rough ideas of things I want to do, but I thought maybe we could draw in some health and stuff. And from like playing the game, looking at this, since there is a slight perspective, it's more often that these cover up the screen. Than not, or cover up things I want to do, and I click them and I move them around when I don't want to, and apparently that happened. What if they were up on top instead? Less of the screen would be like covered up. Could just have these in the corners, maybe like the level and stuff, and maybe the health bar up here. I think the pixel art is kind of rough, and the it becomes a little bit monochrome, maybe. So I'm not 100% sure what I want to do here. But it's a more of a like trying to find what kinds of things we could put in to make it look a little bit more lived in. I don't know. But the idea to have the UI up here is not a terrible one, I think. What speaks against it, I would guess, is like any ARPG system. HUD. Like, I would guess that 99% are this setup, like from Diablo. I could just offset the screen a little bit, like have the player not be in the real center. Like there's a lot of these that just keep that center there. UI on top makes it easier to see during presentations and competitions. Yeah, so if there's a lot of people standing in front of a big screen or something, yeah. So I think we should think about that. Like, even better would be to have it on the side. Like, if it was over here, because it's nearly never an issue to have this side like covered up. But I feel like it's more immersive somehow with the UI centered, or I don't know. Oops. This undoubted, like we have vertical screens or horizontal screens, right? So Who knows? So if I were to like add a, it doesn't need to be like a blacked out thing, but this becomes a really a very widescreen view of the world. How does the Isaac the HUD? I'd say it's pretty much a top HUD. Left and right for local multiplayer. You are pretty correct there, I would say. You could do like the left and right sides of the bottom or top too, but how does it look now then? What is the new one? Repentance? I haven't really played Isaac. It's I don't know why. Yeah, there seems to be some I like the idea of having an item, maybe like 3 spells and an active item. Because then you can only have one of a spell slot, like you can only have one active item that can make that active item special in different ways. So maybe you can steal that idea. Maybe you can get some like mana style things in there. So you get like, for example, the Nova spell could be an item, and then that item is something that's special, and you got like charges like this. Oh shit! This opens my eyes to some things. You know what we could do? We could expose the angle in the UI, so you can select that yourself. Like, if you want it to be this way, no worries. You can do that, and then... should we do that, just for fun? I don't think we'll keep it, but just because I'm... the min angle would be like 15. Max angle would be almost 90, like 85 or something. It's not quite right above, but something like that. And then oh, we need the rotation here too. Public transform camera rotation, and then whenever We duplicate this. Husky camera angle. Camera angle. The value is gonna be got from camera rotation rotation Euler angles, and this is the rotation around the x-axis. We want to set up the slider. So remove this to be like the camera. It's called angle slider. I don't think this will stay. I've got to do this. Of course. Where's UI? There. Why do I not see anything here? Is that... Okay. There we go. Camera angle. We're gonna make a much better version of this later, but this is what we get now. Camera angle. Shit, we gotta do like... It just hit me how difficult it will be to do like localization for some of the like values on items where it's like 10x something with like... Yeah, that's gonna be a tricky, I think. Yeah, we screw those. Let's just set it up to be those values here, and we got to check that rotation. It is between, like, if it was 15, it would be that. That's very low, so I don't think that's a good. Maybe 20 is the lowest you go. 25, and then the highest 90. Seems to be working, so maybe do 90, but default it to like 35 or something. 50 maybe. 60? 60 is good. Normally I wouldn't like set these values here, but 30 through... Wait. 30 through... Why don't you do that? 30... Don't... Oh, it's because this value is too high. Okay. Never mind. 90 and 30. There we go. And then the value will be 30 or 60 or something by default. It doesn't matter. Do this. We gotta hook those up. Canvas. Screen shake slider. Which button is that? Camera angle slider. So we just do whoop, 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 whoop. Doesn't do anything. Did I forget to actually add it? Yeah. Right, so now we've got this sweet angle here, and then we just do whoop, whoop. Straight above. How do you like that? These don't work that well. There's a new Unity localization package. I actually want to check that out. For my previous game, I made a totally separate, like, homemade system that worked. Would be nice to not have to write all that myself, and I think okay, so you can do it. I don't really need different assets. Maybe this is too... Because to me, other features are more interesting. Like ways to refer to different things. Like text processing. Nice to be able to switch textures though. This is interesting. So this is something I can replace then, I guess. Nice. So you like it. Cool. Does it generate, since you used it, do you use Git? Does it generate nice mergeable things for these tables and stuff? Doesn't seem like the slider is set up correctly. Let's see how that's done. We've got to do that here too. Oh, that's why. Never mind. added a slider for camera angle, so you can kind of do this if you want to. There are probably issues with this, but maybe it's nice. So if I set it here and we like restart, it should stay there. And if I play and pause, it should go back here and that should be there. Nice. Ah. Right, yeah, you could do this, even though it's annoying. It's probably how the pros will play, because it's like less bullshit. You also need to figure out some kind of simple enemy pathfinding. I was thinking maybe the enemies would just know where they last saw the player and update a few times every second. Just do a raycast towards the player. You would? Yeah. You could do for distance too. This is the other thing that people will do. They will like make sure they can see everything. Oh wow, why is the player super the same size? And the UI is like floating on above? Oops, I think I screwed something up. Oh, I moved the main camera, but not the other cameras. Okay. So these all have the same distance. This way we could like zoom out and you could do whatever you want. Tile-based world. Yes. It is a tile-based world. I could use Unity's new built-in pathfinding. It's pretty fast. Or I could do my own pathfinding, of course. But when you have like 100 enemies, maybe that's not the best idea. Maybe it doesn't matter. Yeah, you can do it. You have to use the pathfinding package or star or something. I don't think it's built in. I've used this before. It's how old is this? 5 years ago? I don't like that. AI navigation, this sounds better. Except it's experimental, so I need to maybe I need to like reload or something. Wait a second, let's just make sure we have this. So we can undo our stuff. Snow Crash. Yeah, I have the A-star pathfinding thing. Aron Granberg. Like from name. It should honestly be pretty simple. Something like this. And then we do like bake. And then we should be able to see it here. And then we can call it to use physics colliders. Yeah, that just worked. Interesting. So now we could be able to use this in the floor generator, because when I'm changing this now, it will not update this. So there should be like a nav mesh thing at the end here that we rebake. So if we do something like Um, What do you think it is? Is it nav mesh or is it... nav mesh surface? I don't know. I guess what we do. They say it's a nav mesh surface, but I don't find it in the... Or is it like navigation or something? I've done this before, I just don't know. I don't remember.
In a lake of emotions, I give birth to the melodies and words with sweet devotion.
20.
Using the spots that we've already provided, and spot mood is going to come in. And as you can see, this looks. This is all we need to do. It's actually really straightforward. And I'm going to write a for loop that iterates over that list of nav mesh surfaces. Nav mesh surface. Build nav mesh. And that's it. That's all I need to do. File that. Make sure it's autocomplete view. Oh, you're really thinking about this, aren't you? Smash
Sure, do what you want, EXO.
Back to
Take it
Unity.
easy. Wait, I missed what they just said.
Go back to
Build.
Unity.
They need a surface.
And then I'm just going to create an empty game object. Nav mesh build.
Same time I live, I sing, just to mix my dreams what reality brings.
So they have nav mesh surface, and then you have to like link those somehow.
Future, how you doing? Are you ready for us to come? We are wiser now. We can do it with no fear.
But we don't have nav mesh surface. Doesn't exist. Experimental stuff without. Can I do like a debugged version of this and just see what it's called? It's called NavMesh Surface, and it's an UI. Unity AI navigation. That's a totally separate thing. But that one I don't have here. See if this compiles. Maybe just it does compile. Okay. It's just Unity that I don't know. Reload or OmniSharp restart maybe. Ow. Nope. Build NavMesh. Seems to work. Don't need this for now. So now we can see that it actually updates the nav mesh, but in this case it didn't update it correctly. It's like got both of it, so I don't think it's a problem runtime. Because it doesn't switch that fast. Is there a nav mesh here at all? Go pause the game, check out the arena. Yeah, it seems to have worked. So enemies somehow, let's start with one of the enemies. We got like the chase enemy type. This one could get a is there a are these like pool objects or something? Also, how do I actually use this nav mesh thing? I could add like a nav mesh agent on them. Really not ready for me to use this. Oh, I actually don't think I yeah, I don't think I use object pooling for this, guys. For these guys. Not sure why it doesn't add this. It's Tommy Thompson. Yeah, it doesn't understand that it has access to this. So what we can check maybe if there's something missing in the this thing. Just add it, I guess. Here. Oh wait, not really, but that's fine. So somewhere in here, we can find the actual script, and we can add that path maybe. But there's probably a DLL somewhere in there that we need. A DLL. Crap. There's no DLL. There's a documentation apparently. A bunch of markdown, which is nice. Oh, we need to set it so it only does it for things that are inside of this, I guess. Children, here we go. Bake. That's better. Yep, okay, so that's a good start, but now how do we make it so that I can actually use this? Okay, it's not working. The joys of making your own window manager. Is there a way to add reference to other files? Like is there a CS project file maybe for this? There are ASM defs. I could add these files, I guess. Somewhere is like my files. So what if put in the path here? Is this how we do it? Anyone know? It seems to be working. So if I added like a, let's just do this. Let's add a sphere here. Let's move it off to the side. Make sure it's visible. Let's give it some bullshit material. Let's move it over here. So it doesn't really see the player. Maybe we should generate an arena that's a little bit complex, like this. Perfect. Just bake this. We got a sphere here. Let's put it on this side. Let's add a agent, and then we add some kind of script to it. Just create a bullshit script here. Pathfinder, save, add to the project. Now we have like nav mesh agent. And then we have public transform target. And then we do on or like start. Agent equals nav. I think this one was in here or something. Maybe not. It's like Alt Shift S or Control Alt S or something I did. It was correct. Get component nav mesh agent dot get path or something. Find move So what will happen? Will it find its way? Fuck yeah, it does. But that's using the NavMesh agent. And it's using like rotation and stuff, which we kind of don't want. But maybe we should want it. I don't know. The other question is like, can we do this in update instead? So we can move around. It's gonna try to find me here. We'll go this way, and then over here. Yeah, it works. I wonder, like, is it super slow to do that every frame? I actually have no idea. This would be because we just get NavMesh agents on our chaser. Yeah. Yeah, it's for the enemies to not get stuck. Yes. So now, at some points, I will like calculate a delta. Here's where we attack. We don't care about that. Where is the slash? And this is the direction times the acceleration that we want to use. So my idea is this. There must be a way to get the path without... There we go. Calculate path. Okay. We do this. Hello, Marcus. Then we should be able to do like this will save the path inside of this variable. So direction should be like path dot corners Is this async? So I wonder if first one, I think it's going to be like that. So it finds a core, it finds the first position is where we are now, and then the second is going to be the corner. And this is where we want to go, but we want to do minus the current position. Y should always be 0, and direction should be normalized. So yeah, what you gonna do about it? We can just remove that guy, I guess, and get ourselves a rail, and then we go, and then we like nope, we don't have those on the enemies yet. So I'm gonna take this base enemy and add the nav mesh agent. I feel like I should be able to do without this. Enemies are spawning. They're not moving. Nope. Ah, I think this might be a, it is a class, so maybe we can do it here. Yeah, they're following. They're really fast for some reason. We got pathfinding! Yay! Why are they so fast? Like, I don't want to make sure these are not it shouldn't be moving like that. This would have been a good test area. I only want the path, I don't want to... Oh, they lost their shadows, the flying ones. I think that could be because they're actually... not on the floor anymore. Might be why these are strange. Does look correct though. Yeah. Looks correct. Maybe it's the angle or something that does it. Can I do like make sure it doesn't move, or is it possible to not use a nav mesh agent? Because it feels like they're actually faster than they were before for some reason, which makes me think they're actually moving from two places in the code at the same time. Or maybe they aren't. I don't know. Ah! I've been there, Marcus. For sure. Okay, so question is like, let's play around and oops, I bought something I didn't expect to, but yeah, it's fine. Died on the first level. Ah, I can't press escape to restart. Okay, so maybe we did do a little bit of a boo-boo here. The death screen still... Here it works, but once I die it doesn't. Is it like this? I only watched a few episodes of Queen's Gambit. Here it works. No errors. And then we go and die. Takes a while to die. And then escape doesn't work anymore. Why? Why is this suddenly not doing it? This one I don't use anymore. Anyway, I think I'm yeah, it's a good song, but I think I'm gonna leave you now. Because I am tired and I need to recharge before a meeting I have. But we made pretty good progress today. So I'm gonna drop you off somewhere, Twitch. Yeah, let's drop you off at Boppy's then. I will be back. Not sure when. It might be tomorrow for a little bit. Probably. Yeah, I don't know. But
to get games on the Epic
yeah, let's visit Boppy and see what happens.
Game Store.
So yeah, hugs and kisses, people. See you around. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, maybe the day after that.
Originally self-funded.
This week is weird.
Makes sense.
Hugs and
I'm
kisses.
sure Spice would have sold out to Epic if given the choice of a wheelbarrow full cash. I